Okie dokie. Okie dokie. It's another day. And today we're going to, I don't have a light. The only light I have is the overhead light and whatever light's shining through. Good news on that, if you're paying attention to my, where I bought that light from Amazon that works on the DeWalt batteries, they took it back. Even though it was a little over a month old, so I went to UPS last night and dropped it off. So, in fact, they already gave me a credit for it. So I have another one, not quite the same. It's a little different. I'll show you that when I get it. So today I'm working on. Looks like a worm, right? It's not. It's the big whatchamacallit, caulking. I know. Alright, so I'm working on my 12 by 12. Hold on. Alright, 12 by 12. I'm not putting it in here, but I'm using it. I need to get measures. That's why it's in here. So let's open this thing up. Actually, I don't need to really open it up. Not just yet. I made a measure. It's, we're going to call it, let's see, it's almost 12 inches. That gives me a little bit of a break. So maybe I should, it's 11 3/4. Yeah, it's 11 3/4. But we might just make it 12 inches just to give me a little fudge on all the edges, so I can caulk it and whatnot. The big stretch, that's what I was thinking of. The big stretch. So on the other side of the garage, I got baseboard, which comes up to 6 inches. So I need to figure that into my calculation. And I'm just going to be winging it. If we do 6 inches minus 1.5 inches for the height of my bottom plate, that's what's that, 4.5 inches? Quick math. Hold on. 4.5 inches would be something like, hold on here, let's try to do this. 4.5 inches. Yeah, of course the camera's in the way, so I'm trying to give you the best shot in the house. So 4.5 inches is something like, I know I'm going to be in the way for a minute. It's hard to see, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Something like that. All right, that's my height. Okay, that's the height. Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. So my baseboard is from here down, right, all the way down. It sure seems like a lot. Let's see. Let's make sure we're right there. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you get a better look at it than I do. So let's do one down here too. Because I want to do the majority of the cutting. I want to do what I can back here. Right? On this side. Let's see, 4.5. It's right about here. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. So, and it's, what did we say, 12 inches? So, where's our 12 inches going to go? Here's 12 right here. All right. Hold it. I know. Definitely need 3 hands. Okay, so here's my 12. Here's where the tape stops. That's my 12 inches. So, let's turn the water valve on. Make sure we still got no leaks. I did some more caulking with the big stretch. You can see, because you got it. If you don't use it, it's just gonna, waste away in a tube for somewhere. All right, so where's my 12 inches? All right, so 12 inches. It doesn't matter where I start and stop. I just, the object is to get the valve. What I might do is take it up along this stud here, not necessarily this stud, because of this here. So what I might do is like take this over all the way to here, right? All the way to here. Oops. Yeah, that's not a straight line by imagination. Okay. And then just use this stud as my straight edge on this side. All right, so now what I'm going to do is get my trusty oscillating saw, which is out of the way, of course. Hold on. All right, another thing I want to do is mark my 12 inches where I want to stop on the left-hand side. So if I do 12 from here, all right, you can see all this. Like I said, the camera, you got the better view than I do. So 12 inches is going to stop all the way over here. We said we're doing 12, right? Yeah, we're doing 12. So here's where it's going to stop right here. So here's the corner of my box on this side, and over here is the corner of my box on this side. And obviously you won't be able to see the other part of it because the drywall's in the way. So in a perfect world, it would be really nice to put my 6x9 on this side, the small one. But the toilet is here, right? The toilet, you can see where the paint is. That's where the toilet, I won't be able to, probably wouldn't be able to access without any complication the shutoff valve. So that's why I decided to do what I'm doing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take my oscillating tool and cut along the bottom and get started on the top. Here's another little trick. I don't know if you've ever seen this, and I was thinking about doing it. Taking a piece of wire and using it as a drill bit, right? And you can actually drill. Let's try it to see if it works. I don't know if I ever used it. Hold on. Yeah, I saw this somewhere. I don't know where I saw it, but if you don't have a drill bit and you need to make like a pilot hole, I don't know if it's going to work. Well, let's just try it. Let's see. I'm just going to drill anywhere. I'll tell you what. I'll drill over here. Let's go on to what's this? Oh, yeah, it works. Works pretty easy. Yeah. I can't remember where I saw it. I don't know if I was taught it or what, but yeah, it works pretty darn easy. All right, let's take it over here. We're gonna go right next to this stud. Oh, yeah, now. It works, but yeah, it works. Okay. So we got that going for us, which is nice, right? Okay. You don't need to see me do all this. I'm just going to be real careful with what I'm doing. I'll show you the after effect of it because I still have to go on the other side into the garage. I already have my area cleared. I'll take you in there. All right, so sit tight a sec. All right, I'm going to show you my boo-boo. I forgot to take into account that my garage floor is not on the same grade as my foundation to the house. It's a step down. So yeah, which is good because it actually brings the layer down. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go back inside and look at it to see where the in fact, I'm gonna go drill a couple of holes right from the bottom plate, and that'll be my new yeah. So there you go. You see everything in a Bob's life. I was just telling my neighbors, Smitty in particular. Smitty, see that? Now he's going to give me a hard time because he watches. He's a dedicated watcher. So he's going to tell. I'll hear about this. Is what I'm trying to say. So I tell you what. Let me stop this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in the bathroom, and I'm going to drill a couple of holes where the bottom plate is, and use that for my new line. So I didn't lose anything. It's just I'm actually gaining. I'm going to be gaining some, which is nice. And I don't want this thing to go all the way down to the baseboard, but I think the bottom plate's going to save us. So it's going to look like something like this. And then I want to figure out where I want the door to open. Let's see if I have a choice. Yeah, I do. I have a choice. I might want it to open sideways, like this, right? Instead of down or up. I think sideways, because I have my, here's what it looks like, and I cleaned up somewhat. I got to do some more cleaning for sure. But I got my my Craftsman cabinet over here, and I got stuff out here, so so we have some more work to do. Right? There's always something to do. So I'll leave you with that shirt right there, and we'll start another one when it's right time. All right. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and more to come.